And we are
Shit.
black. And guess what? We got urban topics.
I like that.
All right. Yeah, you ruined it.
We got urban topics for you
Y'all
today.
did the economy, so.
So up first, have y'all seen a roast of Kevin Hart?
Yes, I saw some of it and the
I have
backlash
not.
behind it, which is actually pretty funny. It's actually pretty funny. Besides the one joke, you know, the one joke everyone.
Personally, I think it was funny, but I kind of do think they did kind of go overboard on black jokes, but it's a roast, so I'm not looking too deeply
That's
into it.
opposed to some people there. Oh my god.
Dr. Umar hated
Have
this
y'all heard the roast of Flavor Flav? You want
Yes.
to talk about black jokes? Holy shit!
Nah. Some of these were in the Kevin Hart ones were kind of crazy, but they were so
Yeah.
funny.
Are they not supposed to?
One of the ones I thought was just wild, and she wasn't even getting roasted, was the joke about old girl husband committing suicide.
Oh yeah. Well, that's
Because dude was like he didn't even want to be with her no more, and then he said, "Black don't crack unless it's her husband." After a bridge, and I was like, "Yo,
That's crazy.
she wasn't even the one there to be roasted."
Bro, and every time they went to Regina King, bro, Regina King gave a look like, all right, now say some shit about me that I don't like. I'll get up shit out you. Will Smith got everybody on edge with Will Smith done taught everybody what to do. When you hear something you don't like, get up and slap the taste out of their mouth.
That's very unbecoming at a roast.
But one thing I will say, none of the females that was on this roast were funny at all. I don't know why.
I'm not gonna lie. They should have asked Lisa Lampanelli to come over. Like at least
to
one
our
funny bitch.
audience. Ruff is not saying that they were not funny because he is some kind of a misogynist. Please understand, he do not be out here giving massages. They just were not funny.
No, because most of their jokes centered on like being a female instead of just roasting Kevin.
I'm not gonna lie.
Like
The
Kelsey
more y'all
lately,
talk about it, the more boring this roast sounds.
No, it was good. It was good for all the men acts. Like Kelsey lately, she got on there and she was just talking like all the jokes that were aimed at her were about her being a hoe and 50 Cent. But then she got up there and then she tried to like reverse it and be like, oh well, Kevin is almost as tall as 50 Cent's dick, and I'm like, okay.
What? Like what? It's like what? Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. Roasts stopped being good, and I hate to say it, after what's his name? Justin Bieber? All the ones after that just didn't feel right.
Why is Draymond Green trying to be funny?
Well, Draymond Green is funny.
Yeah, he
A
is
basketball
funny.
player.
Looking.
Draymond Green is funny. Nah, I ain't gonna do Draymond like that. Draymond is funny.
He is funny. Looking.
Funny looking's crazy.
I get Russell.
Yeah, but overall, I think it was a pretty good roast. Besides some people that weren't as funny.
Oh man, I'm not gonna lie. If y'all have never seen Betty White from Golden Girls on a roast, I recommend it. She's funny as shit.
Oh, Sean,
The roast of Charlie Sheen and Hulk Hogan are still some of my favorites.
Sean, you should listen to this joke. This is one of the jokes that took me out. I thought this shit was hilarious.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Hey, yo.
Oh, my bad. I'm on. I'm on PlayStation. I can't hear. I thought you were gonna play the audio.
Hold on, click it again. Let me know when you're ready. Sean, it's just a click.
Let's just continue.
I'm past it.
Oh, man, that's good.
Oh,
The
they
ne-
got Ellis for the roast.
Yes. All right. Listen to the joke.
Yo.
That's funny as shit.
Wow.
That's hilarious.
That's not even one of the worst ones he had for a husband.
Dude, Shane Gillis is funny as shit. I don't care what anybody says. That motherfucker is touched by autism. He might be the most famous person with autism ever.
I think you might be right with that.
The fact that you try to shake Sean is crazy.
Well, Sean, if you get famous, you can be the most famous person with autism.
Hell no, boy.
I would not be Shane Gillis famous.
All right. The next topic is they ignored until they needed help. So, this caption says, ignored him until the groceries got heavy. She ain't want the man, just the benefits. It's this dude in my complex that's trying to talk to me, right? But I don't ever pay him no mind for real. So while I'm struggling to bring in some groceries, a case of water, and keep my son from running down the street, and he gonna say, see, this why you need a man. I said, well, can you maybe help me real quick? Yo, why this nigga gonna say, nah, not me. I tried to be the man you needed. I washed my hands of you last time I said hi. Why I dropped the case of water and they started rolling everywhere. He gonna look at me and tell me I should call my baby daddy.
No lies told.
You know what's funny?
He
I've
out of
seen that
line,
post like,
but he is 100% right.
you know what's funny? I've seen that post like 8 times, and Drico, how the fuck is he out of line?
He was out of line for doing justice. If 100% is what you need to do, he did 110. However, he is not wrong with anything he said.
No.
Listen, no, get me out, sucker. Me personally, I would have looked and then minded my business. I wouldn't have said nothing. He didn't do nothing wrong.
And you know what my counterpoint is? And I got the perfect counterpoint for this. Counter
No,
argument.
listen, you're thinking like I'm saying he did something bad. He just did a little extra. That's it. He didn't do
And
nothing
here's my
bad.
counter argument to you saying him doing extra.
Okay.
When have women ever not done extra on us? I'll wait. Exactly.
Every woman ain't that woman. You sound like them.
Exactly.
With the female
You sound
genotype.
like them, bro.
No. I don't care even if she's a decent girl, that she has a moment in time where she's done way too much. And you can't sit there and say I'm lying. Because you be telling a lie your damn self.
You gotta go. Okay.
Deep.
I don't give a damn. He's still justified. Draco said he did extra. Nah. He said exactly what he wanted to say. That's not extra. That's him being honest. We don't get the same grade, so if they can do extra, we can do extra.
Punish everybody for what a he do, bro. Come on.
I don't give a damn. I'm all for equality in every aspect. I don't pick and choose.
That's not equality. That's a grudge.
I don't know. It depends if the bitch deserves it.
Hey, Sean cooking. I love it like that.
That was fun.
I'm sorry. I don't know why that.
I will say this. To all of my single people present, don't give a bitch the benefit of the doubt. Doubt the benefits of that bitch.
Hell, divorce that bitch and get her benefits.
Preach.
If you can, I
preaching.
guess.
I don't know why.
ruin every rough. Rough Joe. Did y'all catch what I said? That these niggas ruin
Yes,
everything.
yes, I did.
Yeah,
I
all I'm saying is the juice worth the squeeze.
Mm.
Is the
It's the
juice
juice
worth
versus squeeze. Are you getting
It's the
juice
juice
or are you
versus
getting
squeeze.
full?
Listen, even if you said that, my response is you never gonna get your ROI. I stand on that.
Return of investment.
Return on interest.
It's return on investment, Serpent.
Shit, return on
I just
interest.
took it.
What are you talking
I
about?
just took a guess.
No, interest is a return on investment. So why would you get a return on your return on investment? What are we talking about?
You're not getting either. You don't get your return on interest because you don't get your return on investment.
You don't get a return on. Next topic.
All right. Joel, give us an update on this David case.
He did.
As of right now, well, Sean, excuse me.
I'm sorry. I couldn't help it.
Well, as of right now, because we going off the court law, he's presumed innocent until otherwise proven guilty. We at UAP do not presume anything. Now, in the case so far, basically is pretty much damning evidence at this point, because basically they found out that everything was pretty much in his name, and then what makes it even worse, during the police revealed a live stream with him and his friend. I think it was Noah, something like that, which is one of the first people that was brought into custody for the girl's disappearance. And at the time, you know how the investigations go. They was like, oh, we're seeing other people. Well, during the live stream, Noah, or whatever his name is, I want to say the dude's name was Noah or something else. I can't remember at the time what his name is. He was like, David was on live stream, and he was like, yeah, man, he was talking to a girl. He was like, yeah, my bathroom smells kind of weird right now, so don't worry about it. It smells like, he ain't said dead body, but he said it smells like something musty's been in there for a while. And his friend looks at him like, bruh, why would you even say that? And mind you, the police believe that Celeste's body was in the bathroom, that it's like, that's where he kept her body for most of the thing, in his bathroom. And then during that live stream, when you see the friend just look up at David like, why the fuck would you say some shit like that on live? And that's when everybody's like, yeah, this nigga pretty much. But yeah, the car, yeah, he could basically everything coming out now. David cooked himself, because it's like it's really just pointing directly at him. But they did say he had an accomplice, and most is his friend. So just get ready for I know he's been formally charged, but just get ready for what's to come. That's all I can say. I'd say the nigga cooked himself off rip.
Hey, what's the validity behind the claim that one music video was basically him showing how Celeste died?
Yeah, that's basic. I'm pretty sure the jury is going, because that video pretty much. And what makes it worse, when you look at the video, which I did look at it, the girl looks like Celeste. So it doesn't help him at all.
You know what
The girl
made me
looks
kind of sad?
What?
Oh, I found out, like, I was looking through my music playlist the other day, probably a week before I went on vacation. And I noticed I had one David song on there. And I was like, oh, wait, is this the guy? And I looked it up and I was like, oh, this is the guy. I was so befuddled. I was not prepared for that.
They're going to need to re-record the music for that one episode of Invincible. I know that much.
Well, speaking about
he did
court
an
cases,
Invincible.
Hold on. I do have another update. My bad. I do have gotta look it up. A preliminary is about to go down on June 17th, and that will basically determine if he's gonna stand trial, because
Oh, I was pressing
they
that
they
button.
have to make sure he's sane and understands everything. And to give a realm of how serious this is, Celeste was 14 years old.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting real tired of people being able to plead insanity in murder cases.
Mhm.
It's going to be hard for him to plead insanity.
Or
He
not
has
competent enough to stand trial, but the person was just out doing shit like the entire time, just living their life up until that murder. Now all of a sudden they're too incompetent. And then people with prior arrests and prior convictions where they weren't incompetent to stay, where they were competent, but now that just flies out the fucking window. Okay, you've been arrested 40 times. You've been convicted more than 10 times. Bitch, why are you no longer competent?
I'll say this: the biggest thing is with this particular trial, like, it's going to be hard for him to plead insanity, because they're going to follow his actions and everything afterwards, and they're going to have to go to court to input that he's legit insane. And I'm gonna be honest with you,
That ain't
he's
going
crazy. He insane. He ain't about to rob.
He would have to do a bunch of wild shit for that to even work.
I still don't think it's gonna work like that. That's how bad it is.
Gotta be obvious. If you go on a tear doing some dumb shit, then all of a sudden when your trial date comes, are you insane? Nah. They're gonna see right through that.
No, I'm talking about like he should just. The moment this bit even before this bit even started, if he knew he had skeletons in his closet, just start doing a bunch of clinically crazy shit. Just to do a bunch of shit that's not in your character. I'm talking about balls to the walls.
You know what? He could have done something real crazy, like make an album with Jax.
Well, speaking of court cases, Sean,
Okay.
your friend Chud the Builder, bond remains at $1 million.
Dude.
That nigga.
Hey, my friend. Wait, hold on. What?
It's a white person joke.
Oh, I mean, in all fairness, if the guy starts a problem and then attacks you, I probably would have shot his ass too.
That's not how that went down, buddy.
That's not how that went down.
Hold on. Going and doing his usual YouTuber shit. The guy walks away. He gets chased by the guy he was antagonizing because he was done. Starts an altercation, shoots him. I watched the damn video. Don't tell me nothing about that.
Sean, even so, for a self-defense case, the force that you exert has to be justifiable for what was happening. And just because somebody punches you or fights you is not justification for you to shoot them.
Fear for your life, I'm shooting anyway.
That's not how that works.
To jail.
No, that's literally there. It has to be an appropriate level of response, proportionate. My bad, a proportionate level, meaning.
Okay, so if somebody shoots me in the face, should I then pull out my gun and shoot him in the face when I'm already dead?
Listen, no,
that's not how that works, dummy. So let me break it down to you like you're five, right? So if you're in an argument and Bud slaps you, you can't pull out the 9, but you can fight him off the hands. Now, if Bud slaps you, then pull out a knife, then you can pull out the 9. You see the difference between those two? He slapped you and then pulled out a weapon. If there's no weapon involved, you can't just shoot him unless you're getting jumped. That's different.
Yeah, you pull a weapon. If your enemy does not have a weapon, you are allowed to pull one, and you are in genuine fear for your life. And it is provable that you could have been killed.
And in addition to that, he let off 7 shots. One of those shots also hit himself.
Excessive force.
Yeah, there's no reason for you to let off 7 shots in a self-defense case.
It is if you keep missing.
Confrontation.
That also just becomes reckless endangerment.
And not expect shit. No, you can't start a confrontation and then just like, Look, he's antagonizing is what is what he was doing. He's antagonizing.
And you did
A
it
random
outside
person.
of a courthouse.
You can't
that you
walk
were
up to
coming
a
out
random
of.
black person and say you're gonna chimp out and not expect to get slapped.
Yeah.
You
The
can't do
fighting
that.
words clause does not protect certain speech under the First Amendment. So a nigga can't punch you in your shit.
And my only question about this case is, if he went to court for a different misdemeanor charges, for the whole shit with him not paying his tab at a restaurant, how did he have his gun ready and available to him when he got out of court?
Now that is a good question, actually.
That's actually a that's a
really
very
good
valid question because technically speaking, the only way that's
You can't
possible
bring
is if he
weapons
is.
into a courthouse.
There's only two ways it's possible. Either A, he snuck that bitch into the courthouse, which is improbable, or B, which is more likely, he had somebody outside the courthouse waiting on him to get out and handing him the pipe.
Damn you, androids.
So he probably had somebody outside the courthouse holding the gun and then handed it to him after he left. Because once you hit the public sidewalk, that's not courthouse property no more. That's public.
And Sean, I would also like to add, even like one of the notorious racists, Nick Fuentes, even said that like he's against Chud on this.
And Nick sold out years ago.
Yeah, again, you can't walk
Never
up
mind.
and be an antagonist and then play victim. That don't make sense. You walked up to a random black person minding his business and were antagonizing the whole time, not expecting you to get slapped. It don't make sense.
Oh my God, it's Shamar.
Yeah, you
What
didn't hear
was
that?
it?
I didn't know it's him. Hey, buddy, I haven't heard from you in a long time. I hope you're doing good.
My family had me up. Everybody all right? And my fault about yesterday. I was trying to make it yesterday, but things had me over.
You good?
But I see we talking about the little gas station incident.
Oh no.
You mean courthouse?
In the courthouse.
No, we on the building.
Oh, the courthouse.
Yeah.
Y'all trying to build up what now, Diego? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, Sean, the building. The racist dude that's going around antagonizing black people.
Wait, what?
Yes. There's a
Yes.
white racist dude named Chud the Builder who's a streamer who walks around and literally antagonizes random black folk.
Are you
Unprovoked.
talking about this? Are you talking about this? I remember this one post about this white dude starting something with this black guy,
Yes.
and he broke the window to his car. Oh, okay, so we all talking about that. All right. I didn't know he was a streamer. Nah, he deserved to get his ass whooped that day. I seen that video. That was hilarious.
I don't know if he broke the window to I don't know if that happened, but I know he shot somebody and shot himself.
Oh damn! I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I could be talking about
The
something.
white dude shot the black person and also shot himself like a dumbass.
Outside
That
of court.
was funny.
Literally on the sidewalk outside of the courthouse. He is outside of the courthouse on the public sidewalk and shot somebody in front of the courthouse and then shot himself on accident like a dumbass.
Damn. How you
The-
shoot yourself?
This is one of the few times where the justice system is doing their goddamn job.
Hey, wait a goddamn minute. I just looked this up. The victim was Joshua Fox, right?
Oh, we're talking about that.
Let's see.
Joshua Love or Joshua Fox as his nickname.
On the Chud the Builder case, correct?
Yes, this is what I'm referring to. I looked it up. I typed in Chud the Builder on TikTok and I looked it up. First video was like the crime and the description of such. Joshua Love has premeditation of starting a fight with him. And he made several Facebook posts about it.
That's fine. That does
So
not
wait,
mean
hold on. Joshua Love premeditatedly met with Chud to have this engagement happen.
That
Yeah,
still
a
does
fight.
not excuse using a gun to shoot somebody an
I'm not
excessive
gonna lie,
amount of
Ruff.
times.
Imagine a 7-foot man came and attacked you right now, and you had a gun. You gonna use that?
Going to jail.
Disproportionate usage of force.
I'm not gonna lie. That's a proportionate use of force. Ruff's like 3 feet tall.
No,
He's
No,
not.
it's not.
I'm
it's
sick of
not.
y'all.
The gun is
I'm so
always
sick
the
of y'all.
great equalizer.
Sean,
And
you're memeing and shorting, man. You trying to be for real? Like, no, that's literally not how the law works.
You can literally go ask a cop this question. They'll tell
there's a
you
reason
you're
why
going to
he's in
jail.
jail right now.
And
And
plus,
there's
the
a reason why his
Chud,
bond is $1 million. There's a reason why he
plus,
was
Chud
leaving the
is on the
courthouse.
record. Chud is on the record saying, "I am going to kill a insert N word here by the end of this year." Him shooting any black person is premeditated because of him and his own words. It's his fault. So they can
And
get
he
him
has a
on the
history
ticket
of
letter.
doing, and he has a history of antagonizing random black people. A history that he publicly
saying the
posts on
second
his
that they do,
screen.
he's going to shoot him. He said this on multiple streams.
He said, I already know how this is going to end. This is going to end with me killing one of you blank, blank, blanks. And I'm going to walk free.
And
That is
his bond is at
premeditated.
$1 million.
And what makes it even funnier, they're not. I know he got a GoFundMe. They not even letting him use that money.
Yeah.
Like they're not playing with this whole situation. They're like, yeah, you're not going to use that GoFundMe money to get out of this.
They can't. The outrage would be so bad.
Oh,
I can't even quantify how bad that public outrage would be. What?
He reached out to Black Lives Matter groups for help on his case because I forgot he released a statement saying that you guys have been persecuted for who you are and your freedom of speech. So hopefully y'all can stand up for me as well.
Black Lives Matter was not persecuted for freedom of speech.
out.
Yes,
They were not
I'm finally getting some
persecuted.
Vegeta. Let's go.
This nigga wildin'.
This Negro done said, "Hey man, I need that help."
So
I'm not big black people to hurt. You know what?
So up next we have a clip. It's called Ashley Janine.
About the Ashley Janae situation, and I say most because I mean most. There's a lot that do care. You know what I'm saying? There's some that do give a fuck. But I was on a live tonight, and it was the host was a black man, and the whole point was that he was supposed to be using his platform to raise awareness about the situation and really for us to get together as a community and discuss the situation. Right? I thought it was going real great for a long time until he got to like 1,000 people in the chat. Once he got to like 1,000 people in the chat, you could tell, at least from my perspective, my intuitive perspective, that it was very performative. Right? So he started rushing me. So keep in mind, everybody in the comments were saying, "We want to hear Flower talk. We want to hear her talk. Can she finish her story? Can she finish her story?" Because me and the girls had kind of got sidetracked, went on a tangent, woo. And
Can you pause it real quick?
I'm tired of her sucking her goddamn teeth.
That, bro, and I hate that. You know, when we get in the conversation now, I hate that. Woo. I hate that's a part of the conversation now. And I get it. That's just the fast track to what we're talking about. But the fact that I'd be woo, I'd be like, shut the fuck up. Just get to the fucking point already.
So for me, it's her constantly being like,
yeah. It's just like
he was very rude. There was another young lady that got up and spoke, and he started to basically tell us, like, there's 1,000 people in the chat, y'all, we gotta move it quick, like, you know, make your point, get to the end, you know what I'm saying, try to do it very quickly, and I just find that rude, disrespectful, and disgusting behavior, specifically as it pertains to what we're discussing. You know, regardless of the topic, if we're talking about justice for someone's life, how are you rushing somebody? Mind you, I am a very well-spoken, articulate individual. I don't drag on. I don't go on tangents. I don't. Mind you, I have notes, literally, of this case and the situation and every pages and pages of notes. So my points where I
She
didn't
got
know how to
pages
trust.
and pages of notes.
This is what my instinct told me. And stay with me.
Mm-hmm.
That she got receipts.
He does not like. He didn't like the fact that I was a black woman who was articulate enough to communicate that I was in a relationship with a dangerous white man. That irritated him. He says things in his live in the chat that it was like, you know, oh, I'm a black man and I'm here to support black women. I'm gonna help no matter how I can. Wooty wooty woo. But his behavior in the chat was completely contradictory to that. And I could tell that his tones shifted and he got irritated as I was telling my story, which was completely contrary to what all of the women in the chat were doing. The more I told my story, the more other women in the chat were feeling comfortable to say, I'm in this situation right now and I don't know what to do. There was another woman in the chat that was like, I went through the same exact thing and he was white and he was wealthy and we lived a good life until he started abusing me. There was another woman. I mean, they're in the comments, they're in the chat, and they're like, yes, let's talk about this. And then the second that happened, he proceeded to tell me that you needed to hurry up and you needed to wrap it up. And I thought that was extremely rude, extremely weird, and extremely disrespectful. And hear me out. It's not because of anything relating to me or my ego or my grandiosity. It has everything to do with if we're discussing the case.
Hey, can you pause the room one more time? One more time.
Okay.
She ain't got to use big words, bro. She ain't got to prove how smart she is to me. She can stop using them big words.
Joel, you can't say that when there's literally a nigga right here named John Draco Upshaw III. That do the same exact shit.
Whoa. The viewers don't need to know my name, bro. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, I was about to say, you're not Teflon. You can't fucking dox this man. That's tough shot.
So you confirm
It
you
is
are the
just
third.
Draco. I'm not the third. If anything, I'm the second, considering what my father's name was. But no. It is Draco to you, nigga.
All right, I'm gonna call you
At least over
D3.
the internet.
D3. We have D3 here.
Hey, you know what? I might get to D3.
Not a Weezy mixtape.
I'm gonna get to D3. How about that?
And then you will be officially D3.
Y'all really named this man after the Weezy mixtape. Chill out.
Because it's the fact that I'm telling you, as a young black woman who dated an older white male, X, Y, and Z, this is the way that these people think. This is their pathology. You know, these are the things that we need to look for as women and, you know, all these different things. And I could just tell that he got irritated and then almost like tried to pick an argument in a weird way, like towards the end. He kind of tried to do this thing where he corrected or nitpicked whether or not I mentioned that she was found hanging on the bedroom door or the closet door. We don't know which one. At least I don't know which one, right? Because I've heard multiple different accounts from different news sources. And so I was kind of like, oh, I don't know. I wasn't, you know, and he proceeded to kind of, you know, 10 toes down on the fact that, like, you need to be clear. You know, it was very weird because after everything I just told you, after everything I just said, I could tell that it bothered him and it irritated him that a black woman could so eloquently communicate and speak their truth. And it's not to say that the other women on the panel were not eloquent and were not able to speak their truth, because they were. But I think I was the first person that was that extremely vulnerable, that talked about my truth in such a manner that's so similar to Ashley Janae's situation that it irritated him. I could tell he got irritated. And he wanted me to shut the fuck up. And so he literally just kind of like,
I want you to shut up. I want you to shut up.
Keep it cute. And then I got off and then I wound up going live myself until, of course, they banned me saying that I was bullying, which is crazy. I'm pretty sure somebody reported me because somebody be watching me with the Maladeo ho, y'all. But, yeah, like.
Oh, shit. My bad.
Black men don't give a fuck about the Ashley Janae.
Hey, pause the video.
You know what?
Nah, I want you.
Cool.
No, hold on. Do me a favor before you go to the comments, bro. That's why I've the comments is what have me dead.
And she talking about she don't go on tangents. This felt like a long ass fucking tangent.
It was tangent.
Like, I get your point.
But
I understand how you feel. But you was on somebody else's platform.
She was in a situation with the white dude that she was dating, and then she was trying to talk about it with a black activist online. But she's basically saying that internet activism is bullshit. because a lot of niggas be performative and they don't really care behind closed doors or in private conversations.
One of the worst part about that whole thing, you want to know one that was hilarious. Y'all do know the girl that went on that tangent just now wasn't even Ashley.
Yeah.
That's not Ashley. She was supposed to explain who Ashley was. She never explained who Ashley was to you.
Right.
Well, you could have landed for nothing, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, she did. She did a whole lot of nothing talk.
And then on top of that, if you on somebody else's platform and they're trying to like rush you along to get to your point, you can't be mad at them for that. Yes, you may want to talk about something more. You can on your own platform, but to be like, oh well, black men don't care is a completely different thing.
I didn't know it
If
could
you
do
want to
that.
address, you can address it, but do that on your platform. Try to do that on somebody else's platform that may not agree with that is just an equation for you not to get your fucking point across.
Really?
And also, you never know who's that man's sponsor.
I did
My thing
That man's
is, why we having think talks about toxic white men and just having whole think pieces about it when y'all should be trying to put these niggas in jail?
Well, that's the case that happened.
That's the case that happened. She said, but her point was she was mad at the black man because she felt like the black man didn't protect her in a situation. And I'm gonna say this, and I love my black. I will always say
protecting you
that.
from your own stupidity? My bad.
Hey, listen, I wasn't about to say that, but I was gonna allude to. I'm to the point now.
Say it with your chest. The fuck are we
I'm to the
protecting you
point
from your
now.
own stupidity? That shit's stupid.
I'm to the point now where it's like y'all want us to protect y'all, and matter of fact, this goes for all women. Y'all get on these platforms and y'all be like, I want a man to protect me. Y'all do realize sometimes protecting you means walking away? Walking away? I'm not about to fight everybody for you. I'm not, listen.
Go on.
No, I'm just saying, like, a lot of women feel like, oh, I just need him to. Just like a lot of relationships now, it's like, oh, I need you to fight for. The fuck you mean fight for you? I just feel like you're. See, that's the problem now. You're feeling. You should use logic instead of your feeling, because I'm feeling like walking away. That's why I'm feeling like just calling it quits. This whole notion of like men not fighting for women, it's really coming to a point now. It's like, do you even want it anymore? That's why so many men find it comfortable just not dating anymore, because it's so aggravating.
You know what I find to be crazy? A lot of women don't know this, and I forgot who said it. I think it was Kevin Samuels or maybe Andrew Tate. Somebody said it. I forget.
The GOAT Kevin.
There is no perfection if there is no correction. If I can't correct you when you fucking up, then I can't protect you.
He's spitting.
Because protect black women includes protecting you from yourself. So if I can't protect you from you, I ain't protecting you from shit else.
Well,
I
go ahead.
I want men to understand if you let women talk long enough, they'll talk themselves out of everything. You ain't got to just shit.
To be honest.
Women would talk themselves out of a good, clean booty call, bro. I mean, like, you could be like, well, shit. Wait, where you going? It's like, you know what?
I'm going
good.
home.
I'm good. I'm also scared. No, I'm not scared. I'm just.
Your mental state ain't worth me dealing with this shit.
Listen, I see the 9 months coming. I see the 9 months coming.
She got a Beyonce.
Well,
shit.
On some happier news, Joel, what's your review of Chris Brown's new album?
Non-biased, 8 out of 10. Biased, 9 out of 10. Like I said, I was going to say, me personally, Sexy Red and I have been on this album. I feel that way strongly. I do not like Sexy Red on this album. I feel like they made it worse than what it was. There are some. Me personally, it's if you are R&B fan, like rhythm and blues fan, this is for you. The album, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's like one of them things where people are like, oh, this album for. This is not an album for everybody. I'm not about to sit here and feed you this fairy tale lie that this album is for everybody. This album is not for everybody. If you are not a Chris Brown fan, if you are not a blues, if you're not an R&B fan, this album is not for you. That's just me being cutthroat about it.
So with that, what do y'all think about the three Drake albums?
I don't think he should have put out 3. I think he did what was best for him. That's just me. This is some shit.
Personally, I don't know if all of these albums are gonna stick like people keep making it sound out to be.
Yeah.
Because I personally just have a gripe with Maid of Honor. I really do not like that album at all. But BT is okay. Iceman, deservingly so. It's a great Drake album. But if Drake took all 3 of these albums, dropped it down to like 16 to 20 songs, he might have like the best album of the year.
Yeah.
Damn, Iceman, yo, and this is just changed.
But he do got some bangers on there. But he also do got some bullshit.
I'm more mad at the fact that he did it. I'm mad at Future, if anything.
For the Run to Atlanta?
Yeah, that was corny.
The feature. You bum.
This nigga Future got a feature with everybody. Drake, Kendrick, Cole, don't matter.
That's who he is. Like that's who Future is. But at the same time, like a lot of people said, me personally, I don't really care. People say, "Oh, it hurt because the lyrics still, the Kendrick stands." I'm gonna say that the Kendrick stands. It does. It proves Kendrick's point that he had a run to Atlanta. I'm like, bruh, does it really matter at this point, bruh?
I don't know.
I haven't heard Drake's new album, but what happened? Talk to me. I heard he was still talking shit about Kendrick in it.
Yeah. And dissing everybody.
He got all that hey, yo.
I feel like for Chris, this is my review for both of all 4 of the albums, because I'm including Chris and like the 3. I feel like if you're not a fan of them, these albums work for you. That's just my personal take on it. Because I'm not saying they put out because everybody knows that them are trying to get out of their current record labels and just go indie. I think Drake which I'm not mad at the man. He did what was best for him. He wanted out of his contract. Which who wouldn't? You know what I'm saying? He did. They probably say, "Hey, you got 3 more albums," and he was like, "Say less. Say less. I'll give you the 3 albums. Shoot, I don't care. I'll give y'all them 3 albums. I don't care. Bump y'all." So
this next topic is Michael Jackson hot take, very overrated. What you mean by that, Joel?
Because this goes back to the conversation. Ever since that movie dropped, people been overhyping this nigga. Do I like? Are there good Michael Jackson songs? Yes, there are. I'm not taking that away. Why isn't in my portal question? But I just feel like people are just going above and beyond to just be like, shit. Be like, oh man, it's just great. Me personally, I'm one because I'm not calling out Drico, but me because this was an argument well before Pod came back. Drico was like, all Michael songs are mainstream. I'm like, nah. I'm one of the people that believe not all artists' music is mainstream. Where I go?
That's fair.
And even I named songs, and when I brought the question up to Drico, I said, hey, name a song that's not mainstream. He started naming mainstream songs. The problem with that is I go look up these albums and I find non-mainstream songs. I wanted names of non-mainstream songs. That's what I wanted.
In my defense, I was just naming off shit I knew. I wasn't going off the charts or whatever. I would just listing shit I knew.
And I understand that, but my biggest argument was non-mainstream. And he has a lot of non-mainstream songs. And don't get me wrong, Michael is a GOAT. But I think that me personally, there are artists, past and present, who are better than him in terms of everything. When I say this is no jab at Michael. This is no jab at Michael. This is no jab at Michael. Michael wasn't that good of a dancer. I'm just saying it. That all that nigga did was pop his pelvis out about 4 or 5 times. Went crazy.
That was oh wow.
I'm just crazy.
Hey, I never thought I'd see that day. Joel switch
Shout out,
sides.
bro.
Go ahead and hype up Prince then, Joel. Go ahead.
No, listen,
Yes.
hold on.
Yes. In
No,
terms of,
bro, hell no.
I'm not even a Prince fan. I'm not a Prince fan. Hear me out. Hey, hold on. Hear me out. I'm not a Prince fan, but I'll say this in terms of pure talent. Prince beats Michael 1,000 miles. If I want somebody that I could get on the song and I don't have to pay 15,000 different people, I want Prince. I want somebody that can play the drums, play the guitar, play the bass, play everything. What Michael did for me, Michael knows what sounds good. Prince can make it good. There's the difference. Yes,
like it.
Michael,
it.
it was great, but we severely overhyped what he has done. Mind you, most of Michael's greatest dance moves came from other people. Anti-Gravity came from Turbo. If you don't know who that is, look him up. Ozone and Turbo taught everything Michael he knows. Does that mean he didn't like help it out? He helped it out, of course. But we overhyped what this man we overhyped it. Oh, y'all gonna bring up? Oh, people were passing out. How do you know for a fact them people weren't high on coke?
How do you know they were?
Right, easy. It's the 70s and 80s.
That don't mean everybody was on that.
You sure?
Yes.
Not
You sure?
teenage.
Yes.
I almost said not teenage girls. They absolutely probably could.
They absolutely were.
Hear me out. Weed is as popular now as crack was in the 70s and 80s. That don't mean everybody high now do it.
So no, let me ask you a question. How many people at that concert? So you asked me how many people were high. Let me ask you how many people weren't. Can you prove there weren't high people at that concert? One of the key factors in people passing out is dehydration and drugs.
Don't give a fuck. It's still the fact that he had bitches passing out over aura. Nigga, never disrespect MJ like that.
Yeah. Hold on. This is what I can get real disrespectful. I can get real disrespectful. The same one that when the girl came on to him, he covered his eyes up while she was unbuttoning his stuff. The same MJ y'all hype up, you could never be my goat. I'm just saying. If I'm not covering my eyes.
Oh, so like how Drake did the same thing in the Anaconda video? Oh, okay.
I'm not a Drake fan. They don't hurt me.
Oh, okay. Cool. All right.
Nicki's done it. Nicki Minaj has done that shit.
Y'all listen to Temp on me being Nicki. proof and I'm not a nigga. That don't hurt me. Y'all using the wrong jokes. Let me tell you what joke y'all supposed to be using. At least my favorite artist hasn't went to jail for hitting a woman. That's what you're supposed to say. Now you can't use it against me. But you know what I can use. You know what I can use against y'all. At least my favorite artist went overseas, and he's one of the only people to do this. Sell out one of the biggest stadiums in the world. He's done that. Again, I will say
At
this:
least
Michael
my favorite
Jackson.
artist beat up Tupac.
Who's that? Who's your
Michael
favorite?
Jackson beat up Tupac in the 90s.
That's alleged. We're not
alleged.
about
He was talking hot shit to Michael Jackson's niece, and they fucking have eyewitness statements from 30 years ago that talked about it and had that information recorded in 1997.
It's still alleged
The only
because it's not proven.
still alleged. It's still alleged. What are we talking about? The only thing I would give you,
Hold on. If 9/11, if somebody said, I saw 9/11 happen, but we didn't have videos of it, is 9/11 a legend?
No, because there's proof that the Twin Towers are no longer there. There's
Okay,
proof
well,
that
guess
people
what?
died.
Tupac did. So Michael Jackson killed him.
Wow.
He trolling.
Anyway, we got
first of all, we already know that.
All right, we got some topics. Top six police moments. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit.
Wait, hold on. The video. Top what police moments?
Top six.
Top six.
I have no idea what
I love that one.
entail.
I love that video. That bitch crashing out. She getting drug out her car. That shit's glorious to me.
Hold on, pause that real quick. Pause that real quick, because I love Google. There was no real life physical fight between Michael Jackson and Tupac. The rumor stems from a widespread, unverified urban legend and comedic internet story. There is nothing none of that happened, sir.
You don't know that because the fight is still a legend.
No, it's already proven there was no physical fight.
Nah, bro, I'm going on your previous statement. The fight was alleged, which means it is Michael Jackson's Schrodinger's cat.
You know what's crazy? It's more believable that Michael Jackson and Prince fought. That's more believable.
Did they have beef?
Yes.
They had beef. They had real deal beef.
Yes.
That everybody do that. Them niggas was beefy.
Everybody knows that.
Oh yeah, but not everybody knows that Prince didn't like the gays.
No, everybody knows that. Everybody knew that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the gays don't.
Yes, they did.
They did.
You think they gave a fuck? No, it's Prince. Who gives a fuck?
But continue with the video.
All right. We had top 3 police moments.
Man, can I please call you an ambulance?
Listen, all I'm saying is.
Hold up. Can you pause it real quick? Can I just point out one thing real quick? The video of that white girl blowing a gasket is probably my favorite video of all time.
Yeah, mine too. Like, I ain't
gonna lie. That's probably my most favorite video.
I'm just saying, that the police officer at that moment, I'm just saying.
No. Oh man,
justifiable cause.
Bruh, they gave her so much grace and she still wigged out to where they had to drag her out. I'm like, let that have been a black person? Oh, he getting drugged out first quarter.
Oh yeah, rough. That video got really bad. Like, it got really bad, bro.
Oh, bro, when I say they busted her window, she tried to drive off. They did the absolute most. It was glorious. Let me pull up the clip.
You know what's worse, rough?
What's up?
That wasn't. She followed the police back to the police station. That whole video. What we're seeing is her following the police back to the police station.
She deserved what she got.
She was like,
yo, 100%. 100%. She was wigging out. And they tried. If you've ever seen a police video try not to take someone to jail, that's what they did.
They told her to drive
their
off.
absolute hardest.
They said, please just drive off. She said no.
Like, she refused so bad, she left them no option but to take her ass to jail. And she got hit with hella charges. Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Boy. They threw the book at her ass.
It wasn't even her first time. That what makes it even worse. It wasn't even.
All right, here we go.
I'm about to tell you. Stop, sir. Huh? Do you know why I pulled you over? Because I was at the stop sign for too long? Yeah, what's up with that? Why was you just sitting there? I was just waiting for it to turn green.
That was my favorite one today, too. This is my favorite one. This is funny.
Oh my god.
I have nothing on. Turn around, put your hands behind your back. Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
those
That first one took me out. That first one took me out. I said, damn, somebody going to jail for this. Somebody going to jail for this.
All right.
There's still men out there.
Next one is she right? Tiana Taylor. Tiana Taylor says Emerson Shumpert did not make her feel safe after she got threats.
There that is willing to protect their family no matter what. When I came to Iman and told him that I didn't feel safe, nothing else should have mattered. Why are we even on this phone arguing? I'm coming to you saying, yo, baby daddy, I don't feel safe. Like, niggas are talking about they gonna off me if I boom, boom, boom. I'm telling you, I don't feel safe. Yeah, well, back in 2023, huh? What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
Wait, do you need three?
Protect him the whole way through.
What?
Okay.
You can Google Tiana and Iman's divorce. All you ever see me speak on is begging niggas to stay out of our business. There's still men out there that is willing to protect their family no matter what. When I came to Iman and told him that I didn't feel safe.
So how y'all feel about that?
She's a celebrity coach. And she just hired security. What is he supposed to do?
We are divorced. You say that you don't feel unsafe, so my children don't feel safe. So give me my children so I can take care of them. And you hire security. Once we are divorced, I have nothing to do with you. The only thing we have a connection on is our kids. I'm not about to pretend. You don't feel unsafe. That has nothing to do with me. The only thing that has to do with is my children.
I agree.
What do you want me to do about, like, what do you want me to, so you mean to tell me my kids aren't safe? Well, give me my kids and you figure something out. We're not married. Like, I have no obligation to you. Like, we are not married. I have zero obligation to you at that.
That's fair. I can't even argue against that.
Like, it's all it goes back to the thing. What else do you want us to do? Like, as men, we have it hard because if it's one or the other. It's one or the other. We either do right or we do severely wrong.
And there's no in
and
between.
even when we do right, that might still be
right.
wrong.
Oh, you could have did more. What else did you want me to do, bro? Like, you did. Oh, my favorite. You didn't fight for us. So, what you wanted me to do? Like, you said you wanted it to be over, and I was like, cool. You know what I'm saying? See, you didn't fight. Listen. I'm not doing all that.
So this next clip is what would you have done?
You know how many times I got to tell y'all, leave these DV situations alone. You got to let them get beat. As fucked up as it sounds, you got to let them get beat. You are not this guy right here. You're not him. You're not fucking him. Just let it go. Let it. And then we got DC characters like Super Nigga right here. It amazes me to read so many saying it's best not to get involved. Since when has it become best for men not to get involved when it comes to protecting someone, especially a woman? Since it's been best not to lose your fucking life. What do you mean? I don't know. Maybe I want to see my child grow up. I don't fucking know. Maybe I still want to see my mom tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe I have a life to live. What do you mean? Since when has it not been best? Over a stranger? I tell you what. This story is gonna pass, and the person's gonna see it on the internet, and they're gonna keep on scrolling. His life, what he threw away his life for? For what? For what? I don't know how many times.
Listen. He got me when he said super nigga here. I ain't going to cap. He got me with that one. He said, "Now look at super nigga here." But in all seriousness, listen. This is for everybody. I personally do not deal with DV situations. I do not deal with those. I've seen them happen in public, and guess what I did? Minded my business. I minded my business.
My thing is
because
this, right? Hold on, continue. I want to interrupt.
No, you okay? You good? All I'm saying is, listen. It ain't my business because I hate to sound heartless. You knew you knew what you was getting into. This ain't the first time y'all did 5 rounds of boxing. This ain't the first time. So why do you want me to interrupt the 5 rounds now? I'm not doing it. I refuse. That's you, not me. I will kindly watch and laugh if I feel like it, because that is funny to me.
Protect your peace
because
and your family.
Exactly.
My thing is this, right?
Mm-hmm.
The most dangerous situation that a police officer and their partner will find themselves in is a domestic violence situation every single time.
Yep.
Why is it that a DV situation, well, the reason why doesn't matter. The truth of the matter is, I, as a regular nigga, have a better chance of negotiating a hostage situation. I have a better chance of surviving a bomb threat, a mass shooting, than dealing with a DV situation. If police, if it's dangerous for cops to go into that, what do you think that is for regular niggas?
Listen, I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Like, how many of y'all seen a domestic violence DV situation, and you just look like, damn, couldn't be me?
Yeah.
See, the best thing you can do in those situations, if you feel like you need to do something, call the cops.
And Shamar have seen that before.
Me personally, I call the police.
Yeah.
I call the police. I'm like, I did my part. I've called the police. I've called the proper people for this situation, and it ain't me. And the first thing, and just like he said, excuse my language, it be super niggas that want you to do the most. Like, bro, get out my face. Like, if you want to do something, you go do it. I ain't trying to be super nigga and shit.
Yep.
Just did, yep.
Just call the police, and then from there, mind your business. Because doing too much will put you in a very, very bad situation.
Yes. If a nigga help out in a DV situation, he liable to get jumped and killed.
And then on top of that, even if you intervene, you don't know the scenario or what happened to lead to that. And automatically jumping in.
Save her, only for her to go back to the nigga, and then for the nigga to come back, spin around, kill you. Now what? You gonna take care of my family?
Thank you.
You ain't gonna do nothing but go right back to the dude that was beating your ass anyway. In most cases,
she gonna leave when she ready to leave. Until then, she like that toxic shit. Let her have it, bro.
All right, either she gonna leave, she gonna get some help, or she's going to You know, on the live, like it is what it is.
I don't want to. I don't want to be that person. I'm not, and I'm not going to say. You know what? I am that person. Me
No, let
personally,
me. If you don't want to do it, I'll do it.
me personally, I feel like people that like. I hate when it be, and I hate that we all then had a friend that is that type of person. Oh man, I could have did so. No, Negro, you couldn't have. Listen, you mad? I chose my life over theirs. Like what? Like why? Listen, I haven't gotten to 30. I haven't gotten to 30 just doing stupid stuff. I like life. Listen, I believe in God. Whenever that man feels like calling me up, that's when I'll go. Otherwise, listen, there's a saying. There's a saying in my household. God made me many things. A hero ain't one of them, and Jesus Christ ain't the other.
Amen.
So,
I thought you was gonna say he ain't make me no food.
he made listen. I always made the joke during Easter Sunday. God knew not to choose me to carry the cross. You show you want me to do it, God. Listen, I don't know if I'm the right person for this. Lord, please listen. I've been crying up to listen. I couldn't even take one whip across my back. I've been crying.
I ain't gonna lie. The first hit, the first lashing, I would have been begging God to get Michael's sword, bro.
I was like, God, why me?
Like,
Back on top.
Give me Michael's sword. Give me Gabriel's scale, bro. I need that.
But yeah, it gets on my nerves about the super nigga. Like, don't y'all notice it be on the internet? It be all them super niggas, and you just be reading the comment. Oh, it can never be me. It can never be me. I would have did that. I knew you would. Shit. Sit your ass down some damn well.
Well, with that, that is our last video and topic for tonight. And we appreciate y'all coming out, watching, and be on the lookout for our live streams. Pop in there. Let us know what y'all feel in real time. But in the meantime, like, subscribe, share, do all the other good stuff in the comments. Catch y'all on the next one.